Luminar Neo Review. Powerful yet user-friendly, this software is great for photographers intimidated by Lightroom or Photoshop's complexity. The competition to be the top AI image editing option is growing. Photoshop is striving to give users the ultimate AI touch-up experience, while there is also a lot of activity among more entry-level players. Luminar Neo is the evolution of Luminar AI, a powerful and intuitive image editor with Instagram-friendly features for beginners and professionals alike. Now available in the full release form, and with new and improved capabilities to come soon, it builds on the early promise of Luminar AI. Luminar Neo shares a similar format to Luminar AI, wherein images are not directly opened and instead imported for a catalog-style view of recent photographs. Although it may not be as comprehensive as Lightroom, you can still flag and reject images on this platform. Unfortunately, there's no support for sorting images by EXIF or IPTC data, keyword searches, captions, etc. However, pros who need to organize images on a broader scale might find the lack of organization quite limiting. Luminar Neo and Luminar AI may seem similar at first, but the latter has access to more advanced toolsets denoted by an AI icon that uses artificial intelligence to assist with creative decision-making. No matter your opinion on artificial intelligence, Luminar Neo provides an extensive suite of image editing features. From the more commonly used adjustments such as curves, white balance, and so forth, to typical entries like enhancing your colors and contrast, color balance corrections, and even changing the composition of images through cropping, it's all here within this software. Image editors may offer a range of options, but what makes Luminar Neo special is its AI tools. These promise to make technical and creative elements of retouching much easier, relieving you of strain. As an example, the AI crop tool tries to locate your subject and place it in the frame attractively. Or Luminar's well-known sky replacement allows you to substitute dull winter clouds with ones that are more lively. Luminar AI offers both of those. However, Luminar Neo brings a distinct set of applications such as the ability to erase power lines, which are commonly disliked for their distracting presence in landscape photography. We tested this on 4 to 5 images that featured power lines either prominently or barely, and we were impressed. Luminar Neo was able to accurately detect the power lines, even when they blended in with an area of overexposure, and it also managed to execute successful removal with no trace of the editing left behind. When using the same set of erasing tools, we had great success in removing power lines, but dust spot removal was a bit more unpredictable. In one image with 2 large dust spots, Neo was unable to detect and erase them. We had excellent results when working with another image, featuring a greater amount of delicate dust specks, as all the dust on the sensor disappeared without a trace. We tried a tiebreaker with almost indiscernible dust spots and the results were impressive. Not only were the dust spots identified and removed, but closed B lens flares which were a similar size to the dust spots weren't affected. The inclusion of the AI-powered ray light is another tool with heaps of potential. Photographers of all experience levels will know the challenge of correctly exposing a subject when they're against a very dark or bright surface, and will similarly know the challenges associated with correcting missed exposures in software. Relight is a tool that analyzes the depth in an image, detecting the foreground near the camera and the background further away, and then allows you to make exposure corrections based on that information. We had high expectations for Relight, considering how well Luminar Neo was performing in other aspects. We were hoping that this would be the solution to the tedious task of manually outlining subjects and dodging/burning them till we achieved what we wanted. However, our examination gave us a blend of outcomes. On shots with intensive depth of field, in other words, more focus over all the image, it appeared that Luminar was having difficulty precisely estimating the profundity of the photograph. On pictures with unmistakably distinguished subjects, either in terms of their brightness or the sharpness decrease between them and their environment, the instrument worked much better, daintily improving the matter or the foundation. It should be focused on that despite the fact that a great part of Luminar Neo's lore is in tinker-free altering, you can refine the impacts given by the Auto's tools with a veil brush. It is important to note that Luminar Neo is still in the early access version and the full release has added presets and layers. Highlights for the upcoming update include Mask AI, which performs similarly to Photoshop's Quick Select tool, and Portrait Background Removal AI, which will offer similar results. With Luminar Neo already providing, our expectations are already high for these features. The companion app of Luminar Neo is a good idea but doesn't offer any cataloging or editing options, hence, it's best to wait and see what potential it has. You can share photos wirelessly from the software to mobile devices, however.